guys, welcome back. Before I get into this next fragrance review, I would love it if you guys can support me, support the channel, and just take 2 seconds and click the like and subscribe that appears right there. All right, guys, so today I'm going to bring to you a summer staple of mine. I absolutely have been really loving this fragrance. I did purchase this next fragrance too, by the way. It wasn't sent to me. The brand, they don't even know who I am, which is all good. It's all good. I love fragrances. I love the hobby, and I'm a collector, or as my girlfriend likes to say, a hoarder of fragrances. So this particular fragrance that we're going to be discussing today is none other than Amouroud Wet Stone. So this fragrance here is a summer, like I said, guys, it's a summer staple. It's an unbelievable, just gorgeous fragrance. I'm going to get into the scent in a little bit. I just want to try something a little bit different today. So let's try the unboxing experience. The unboxing experience here is amazing. So Perfumer's Workshop on top, little side note, Perfumer's Workshop is known for their particular fragrance that they have out released. It's called Tea Rose. So if you're familiar with that fragrance, then you're familiar with Perfumer's Workshop, and by now you should be familiar with Amouroud. So presentation, the box is really nice. I love the gold accents, the white box, metal insignia there. Just a little bit more information about the brand on the back, and then on the bottom, of course, there you go. So let me see. I do want to check for you guys if they do have the size of the bottle down below here, and they don't, and that's okay. It's okay. I bought the big boy bottle, so we'll figure that out in a second. So love the velvet-like white bag, I guess you could call it, here with the tassels. Really nice touch. It's really nice and elegant too, and that's what I expect, honestly, from niche houses. I do expect that that type of unboxing experience like no other, because we are paying, as consumers, we are paying a higher price point for these particular fragrances, and it is nice to see when they add, by I mean the brands, add these nice little touches. Just creates overall a better unboxing experience for us. And it's not just like one of those plain Jane boxes that you're just going to throw away anyway because you really don't care about it. With this one, I feel like you need to put it back in the bag, put it back in the box, take better care of the added stuff. The bottle, stunning. Absolutely gorgeous bottle. Again, with that metal logo on front there, and then the cap. There's the top cap there. Steady, really heavy glass. Quality product right here. Price point on this one we're going to talk about a little later too, because even though the price tag will set you back $210, I got a little something interesting for that. I'm really shocked that nobody else talked about, but lucky for me, nobody else talked about it, so I'm going to share it with you guys on how you can make your money go a little bit longer. Spread that money out a little bit. So I know I just caught a couple people's attention. Just hang out with me for a bit. Let's get into, I do have the dry down. I have the dry down here. I'm not going to smell it. I am going to list the notes. They are either going to come up here or here. So here's the opening notes. Pay attention to where they lie, because I'm not sure which corner I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put it on my better looking side, so whatever that ends up being. I love this fragrance. So beautiful. Oh my God, man. That opening. Such a burst. A powerful punch in the face burst of citrus. I detect some lemon, bergamot for sure. Perhaps maybe some grapefruit. I am getting something else in that citrus opening. And the funny thing is the way the fragrance journey takes you. So I like to call it a fragrance journey. Some people call it scent development, and then so on and so forth. But I like to call it a scent journey or fragrance journey. When you hear me refer to that in future videos, understand that this is what I'm talking about. So the journey here, it starts off with that citrus blast opening. Very beautiful, loud. This thing is a projection monster, you're going to get about 2.5 hours of projection. So right there should tell you need to go easy on this one. This one stays. Wherever you spray it, it stays. Right now it's on my skin. It's going to be there the next 6-7 hours. Unless I wash my hands. Then of course I'm going to diminish the life of the fragrance a little bit. But you spray your clothes, easy, 8 to 10 hours. This was my scent of the day yesterday. My girlfriend informed me today that my shirt still smelled like a fragrance, and whatever the heck that I was wearing the day before smelled absolutely great, which is always something nice to hear from our significant others, that we're smelling great, because I mean, that's really the only person that we want to impress when it comes to the fragrances. Am I right? Anyway, so as we get into the heart, we're met with a few different things. I noticed there was some clary sage and everything like that in there, but what I want to do is, the reason why I didn't take a look at the notes prior to this is because I want to give you as realistic of a note breakdown as I can without viewing all the notes, if that makes sense. I just want to explain what I'm getting from this to give you guys a better idea, okay? So, yes, of course, there's that mineral, you start to get that mineral accord for sure, and it is a little reminiscent, just to give you an idea, a little bit reminiscent of that Tom Ford Oud Mineral. The mineral accord that's in that smells similar to this. Again, not exactly the same thing, just trying to give you guys an idea of what I'm smelling here. So what I do know about this from wearing it for the past month and a half, 2 months now, is that the main star here is that mineral note, hence Wet Stone. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a story. If you can envision this, try to focus in here. Try to help me out here. What I'm getting here, so imagine taking a walk down the shoreline by the trees of the beach, and you see the waves crashing majestically, crashing onto the stones, and you can get whiffs of that sea salt air crashing on the stones. That's almost exactly what this smells like. So when you get into the heart of the fragrance and you're met with that mineral accord in here, that's when things really, that accord really takes over and it becomes the main star. The citrus in the opening, here's an amazing part too about this fragrance. The citrus in the opening stays throughout the life of the fragrance. Not something we see too much in these summertime citrus-like fragrances. So this is a citrus, spicy, aromatic by definition. However, there's so much more going on here. You have that mineral compound, the citrus opening that I spoke of, and there's clary sage. I get a hint of mint. Again, I'm not sure if mint is in there, but it's that fresh, cool mint. Again, that sea breeze kind of picture, the sea salty vibe that I'm getting here with that accord, that mineral accord. And then I'm met with this slight woodsy tonality that it has there. So slight woodsy tones in the base. The dry down is one of my favorite. Whoa, I just shook the camera. Sorry about that. Is one of my favorite parts. Oh man, guys that know me, you know I'm not a patchouli fan. You know I'm not a vetiver guy. But I have to tell you, the way that they blend the base here, that patchouli, that vetiver, isn't a dirty, earthy. That's what I was expecting. Honestly, when I purchased this, I wasn't too sure that I was going to like it. I wasn't too sure. I'm going to tell you about my purchase experience in a second, but I wasn't too sure if I was going to like it, because when I show you the note breakdown here, or here, my better looking side again, you're going to see that, wow, this isn't really something that Dave would gravitate towards. The beginning, the middle, but that dry down, that's weird. But I got to tell you guys, this is so well crafted, so magnificently blended. I just love it. I love the base. I love the patchouli in here. I love the vetiver. It's enough earthiness for it to make sense, okay? It's enough earthiness for it to make sense. And it really captures that moment of being on the beach, smelling those waves crash on the rocks and getting that sea salt air. And then, of course, you know, the citrus notes there just to kind of have it all make sense. But, excuse me, the dry down here. The dry down is the best part, I must say. The dry down is the best part. The opening kind of grabs you. It's like, okay, that's familiar, citrus. But then once that mineral heart kicks in, You remember with that mineral heart? Smelled it dried on an accident. Oh, that right there, that mineral. The reason why it's so, I keep coming back to it, and I said it over and over and over again. I know this video it somewhat sounds repetitive, the things that I'm saying, but don't you guys see? Don't you see? Listen, this is unique. This is different. This is magnificent. I love this. This is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. This could be worn by a man, a woman. This is definitely warm weather. I am going to push this into the fall. I am going to push this into the early fall because it's going to work. I believe it is going to work out for the early fall. Like when it's still a little bit more warm during the day, where it's still t-shirt weather, warm in the fall, and then you have that those really cool nights. This will still push in the daytime. I guarantee it. I guarantee this will push in the day. Nighttime, not so much. The daytime for sure. So, purchase experience. I was only planning on buying one fragrance by them. I purchased two others. And I'm going to show you why. Nobody's talked about this, and I'm really shocked that nobody has talked about this. But in other people's defense, this is relatively new to Amouroud. So, and I'm a big fan of it. Those of you that know me know I'm a huge fan of this item that I'm going to, or this piece, not this item that I'm going to talk about. So we have the iPad here, and I'm going to show you guys something. Okay, so this is Amouroud's website, okay? Check this out. Wet Stone is right there. It's $210. You know what? I'm actually going to shut that light off. It's $210. Let's click on that. More details. So you click on that. You click more details. Watch this. What does that say? What does that say right there? Look at that. $210 right there for Wet Stone, right? Look at this. They now offer Afterpay. Afterpay. You guys can't read Pig Latin. I don't know how this is going to show. To me, it looks backwards. To you guys, if it looks backwards, let me tell you what it says. $52.50 with Afterpay. So if you guys don't know what Afterpay is, basically it's a shop now, pay later type of program. It's not. There's no interest. This is not interest free. They're not going to check your credit, anything like that. So it's pretty simple. You add you add whatever fragrances you want to your cart. You select the Afterpay at checkout. You create your Afterpay account. Your purchase is split into 4 payments that you make bi-weekly. Guys, this is a freaking no-brainer. No-brainer. If you were interested or you thought about grabbing Wet Stone, now's the time to do so. They already have, I'll give you guys another little sneak peek. I don't normally do this, and I won't do this, but I will today because I miss you guys. Life's been chaotic. I do apologize about the lack of content, but you gotta feel me on this one. They have a fall fragrance that I'm gonna go on record to say right now. If you guys know me, I love tobacco. They have a fragrance called Oud Tabac. That will most definitely be in my top 10 fall fragrances this coming fall. I guarantee you that because Oud Tabac is one of the best tobacco-based fragrances I've ever put my nose on, period. So, if you guys want to, this right here, $52.50 a week. I'm sorry, not a week, bi-weekly. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. So for you guys that are a little stressed, $210 is a little out of my price range. Have no fear. You know what I mean? Have no fear. If still you're like, ooh, that might stretch me a little thin, I don't know if I want to do it. If you're even questioning it, don't do it. Do not spend unnecessary money on fragrances. Buy whatever is important to you. But you're watching this video for a reason, so you must like fragrances. But yes, this 100% love this. One of my most worn fragrances this year, this summer. I absolutely love this one. It is amazing. I hope you guys do get a chance, the opportunity to put your nose on this. If you would like to sample this before buying, I know Oswald NYC, they have samples for sale. I actually purchased my sample through them. That's how I found out about the brand and a few other fragrances. So keep your eye out for Amouroud. They are definitely going to be talked about a lot here with me. I do love the brand. I love a few of their fragrances that I put my nose on. I really love them. This one, White Hinoki Oud Tabak, is just pure perfection. So guys, I want to know, first of all, have you tried this house? If you have, what's your favorite fragrance? If you haven't, but you still want to have a voice in this video and leave me a comment, I want to know what your scent of the day is. If you didn't wear a fragrance today, shame on you. Go spray something on and then comment and tell me what you wore, okay? Just kidding, guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. Thank you for spending the past 16 minutes with me. Man, this was a long boy. Boy, I don't know when to shut up, huh? Oh, well. Anyway, guys, hope you liked it. Hope you love this. Hope you get your nose on this particular fragrance. Love this one. All right, anyway, have a great week, y'all. Love you guys. Be safe. Take care of each other. And wear a damn mask. Later.